This person writes, reached a new point. I'm not sure what to do next. Long story short, I was a late bloomer. He's 35. I was very religious until 25, lost 150 pounds, traveled and focused on my job. I didn't start dating until I was 31. In 2019, I was backpacking alone in Cuba. I was like, what a life shift. I mean, you made 150 pounds, change your basically beliefs on what you think is true. Travel the world, focus on your mission. One morning, I'm wondering what it was that really triggered that. I'm curious on when that happens. It's like sometimes like I'm thinking of people I grew up with who were like super overweight, but then all of a sudden they just something clicked in them, and then they lost 100 pounds, and now they're in great shape, and they kept in shape, and their whole life shift, and they got married, and they basically totally shifted their life around. And I'm curious on like what was the particular moment that happened where you decided to change your life like that. Because that's really an interesting thing. It's like sometimes it takes just a split second to really change your life in that moment. It's like you just basically shift your identity, but sometimes it can take a lifetime before that, you know? So that's just something that really makes me curious and I wonder about. And it's cool to find out those things too. One morning I was watching the sunrise and I wished I had someone to experience that sunrise with me. Awesome. It's like, check that out too. That's a really healthy dynamic because he's enjoying his life and he just wants to enhance it with a relationship. Not from coming from a place of, I need a relationship to be happy and that's going to solve all my problems. That almost never works, puts way too much pressure on the other person, and usually ends in failure if you approach a relationship that way. I realized I wanted to find someone to share my life with. Since July 2018, I started putting myself out there. I never got past 3 months of dating. Okay, so 3 months, you're probably just beginning into that long-term relationship, exclusive relationship phase. Usually you'll see that about the 2-month mark. So if you're not doing everything right, or you're picking a partner that isn't totally interested in being exclusive, or they're just background information, it's like, well, you might not be doing everything right in the dating phase, because otherwise it's like she'd be so attracted to you if you're doing everything right, following those principles in those products there, that by month 2, she's already going to be bringing up exclusivity, and then also things like saying that she loves you. So let's continue on. I experience every excuse, just friends looking to date. I even isolated from family in order to online dating during COVID. I've made every mistake in the book dating. Yeah. I've been seeing someone since January. With COVID, we did our first month doing virtual dates, and now it's been 5 months. As of now, we met each other's families and some friends. Have you kissed her? Have you made love with her? You're already getting to like the meeting friends and family. That's usually like a serious relationship kind of step. So I'm wondering what the background context is on this current relationship you're in. We are planning vacations together and planning our lives together. Make sure she's the one who's doing that first, because if you as the guy start bringing that stuff up, sometimes it's just like guys have that natural tendency to kind of rush things and like plan the future out, plan a marriage out, say that I love you first, say their feelings, or I like you first. And it often is perceived too fast. And so just be careful on that one. Make sure she does it first. Then it's okay for you to basically go in and express yourself in the same way kind of she's expressing herself. Our parents have even met. Okay, so you're kind of jumping ahead to like this exclusive relationship dynamic. But again, I'm asking like, have you kissed? Have you made love? You know, what's the background? I'm happy and our values align. That's excellent. We work in similar career fields. Awesome. I'm just nervous because I've never gotten this far. That's why get a guide, man. Get those products so you can basically understand the progression to these things, because there is a progression that you follow And if you can basically have a reference point, then it eliminates that uncertainty. And now you already know what to do, how to make her feel, why she's doing the things she's doing. Do you have any advice for someone 5 to 6 months into a relationship? Well, you're not giving me too many, you're not giving me like problems. You're not giving me what's working. You're kind of just saying, hey, we've all met each other's families and we've been together for 5 months. Well, I mean, now that you've progressed into this relationship phase, have you talked about being exclusive? So get that clear. And if you are exclusive, then it really transitions into fulfilling each other's needs and communication, and solving problems in an effective way, and having fun together, maintaining that fun, and then also managing the certainty and also the uncertainty to create that desire aspect as well. So get that fundamentals. It'll go over most of those things, and you can get that for free. And then the other ones are paid. But that'll really give you that foundation, relationship foundation, or fundamentals to really progress forward, so you know exactly what to do, and then basically can take your situation, plug it into that, and then just basically follow the steps, and then learn the principles too. So it's like that'll teach you the principles behind why she's doing the things she's doing. It'll give you that confidence, because that confidence comes from really knowing what to do. So it's like knowing the path to success. If you know that this is going to lead to success, that just naturally gives you that confidence.